Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe my channel. Oh, friends, gather around because I've got some news it's really hitting hard. You know that feeling when something you thought was a short thing, something that felt right, starts to unravel? That pit in your stomach when you realize the dream might be turning into a nightmare? Well, grab a tissue because we need to talk about Ryan Seacrest and Wheel of Fortune. Remember when it was announced? The whole world buzzed. Pat Sajak, the legendary, comforting voice of our evenings for decades, was stepping down. And who better to fill those monumental shoes, we thought, than the ever-present, ever-charming, seemingly unflappable Ryan Seacrest? It felt like a natural fit, didn't it? The heir apparent, the king of media, sliding effortlessly into another iconic role. We all hoped for a smooth transition, a new chapter for a show that's been a part of our lives, our family dinners, our lazy evenings for as long as we can remember. But here's the gut punch, the news that's making hearts ache across America. Whispers are growing louder, reports are emerging, and it seems Ryan Seacrest might be regretting his new gig. He might want out. Can you imagine? This isn't just a job for someone like Ryan. This is Wheel of Fortune. It's a cultural institution. And to hear that the man who stepped in with such enthusiasm, such preparation, seriously, he reportedly watched thousands of old episodes, even practicing with a portable wheel in hotel rooms, is now feeling the weight of it all. It's just heartbreaking. Sources close to the situation are painting a picture of a man crumbling under immense pressure. They're saying that despite his glittering resume, his years of navigating live television with grace and ease, Wheel of Fortune is a different beast altogether. He breezed through Idol, had Kelly Ripa to lean on during live, but this is Pat Sajak's legacy, a show so deeply ingrained in the fabric of American homes, and the entire future of it now hangs on his shoulders. It's the biggest risk of his career, they say. And the fan reaction? Oh, it hasn't been easy. We, the viewers, have such a deep emotional connection to Wheel of Fortune. We grew up with Pat and Vanna. They were constant. Change is hard, especially when it comes to something so beloved. There's been backlash, undoubtedly, from complaints about longer contestant intros, we just want to get to the puzzles, right? To moments where he's been criticized for not explaining roles as thoroughly as Pat, or even for seemingly laughing when a contestant lost out on a huge sum. It's clear that winning over the loyal, passionate Will audience has been tougher than anyone anticipated. Think about it from his perspective. He's stepping into shoes that were worn by a giant for over 4 decades. Every move, every word, every nuance is being scrutinized, compared, and often found wanting in the eyes of some incredibly devoted fans. Imagine that weight. The constant comparisons, the feeling that nothing you do is quite right, that the audience you desperately want to connect with is still longing for what was. It would be enough for anyone to question their choices. This isn't just about a TV show. It's about legacy, about comfort, about the familiar rituals that bring families together. And when that sense of stability is challenged, when the new guardian of that comfort seems to be struggling, it stirs up a lot of emotions. It's a reminder that even the most accomplished people face daunting challenges, and sometimes the biggest successes come with the heaviest burdens. While we're all rooting for him, for the show, and for that feeling of normalcy that Wheel of Fortune brings, it's hard not to feel a pang of sadness at the thought that Ryan Seacrest, the man who seemed destined to conquer every corner of entertainment, might be truly unhappy. We can only hope that somehow he finds his stride, or that if it's truly not the right fit, he finds his way to a place where that infectious smile is genuine and the pressure doesn't feel quite so crushing. Because at the end of the day, We all just want to see him and Wheel of Fortune succeed. It's truly heartbreaking to think otherwise.